Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So we got a new patch today, and as always, with the new patch comes new data mines, and there is a whole lot of information for us to take a look at. So we're going to dive right on into it, and we're starting off with the October season. Here we can see the image for the season pass, including Elsa Bloodstone, as well as some variants for Blade and Ghost Rider. These look really cool. Elsa's also been reworked from her initial design that we've seen in previous data mines, so pretty cool. Let's check it out. We can see the cards that are coming in October here. So we have Elsa Bloodstone as the season pass card. 2/2, if you play another card to fill a location, give it +3 power. So if the last card you're playing to fill up a location is going to get an extra boost. Kind of neat card. Some nice synergy with Jeff, most notably, because you can fill a lane with Jeff and then move him elsewhere, so it's not actually full. I think this card has some potential. Black Knight has been changed as well. Previously, it was just a 1/2 when it's destroyed, draw a card. It's been changed pretty dramatically. Now it's a 1/2. After you discard a card, add the Ebony Blade to your hand with that card's power, once per game. And the Ebony Blade is a 4/0 that'll get the power of whatever card you discard while Black Knight is on the field. Seems okay. You can probably do some cheeky stuff with like Infinite or other big things with this card, but you can kind of already do that with Ghost Rider, so we'll see if this finds a home. Werewolf by Night. This one I'm pretty excited for. 3/3, after you play an on reveal card at another location, move there and gain +2 power. We've seen the move decks be pretty powerful recently. This could be a cool addition to them or Silver Surfer. Naiko Minoru. 1/2, on reveal, after you play your next card, cast a spell. The spell changes each turn. There are a lot of these. I'm just going to let you pause and read them if you want, because there are like, 7 different effects here, and they're all very different from one another. But needless to say, I think this card is cool. I think it's going to be fun, and I'm very curious to see how it ends up working in game. Are these going to be different per turn? I'm guessing they are, because there's 7 of them. So maybe it goes in order. So the one on the top left will be turn 1, turn 2, etc. Or it could just be totally random. Hard to say for sure. But definitely some interesting effects here. I'm excited to see how this card works in practice. And then last but not least, we have Man Thing. 4 cost, 5 power, ongoing. 1, 2, and 3 cost cards here have -2 power. So pretty interesting. Definitely can be good to help combat your opponent's board if they have a bunch of cheap stuff. Obviously works very well with Zabu as well. So definitely looks like a pretty decent card, potentially rather powerful if you can build your deck around it. We can also see the Conquest reward for October. It's going to be Captain Marvel, pretty neat variant. I believe this is one of the tarot card variants. They're doing like a whole little series of these. They look neat, cool to see. Then we have spotlights. So spotlights are, one of the big things I want to focus on here, because knowing what's in future spotlights is going to really help you determine, hey, do I want to open my boxes this month? Do I want to save for future months? Are there better weeks for me, etc.? So knowing this ahead of time is really big. I will say this information is always subject to change here. Like we can see the Thanos spotlight currently is data mined as his old spotlight. I wouldn't be surprised if that changed. We've seen spotlights, particularly the variants for spotlights, change in the past from data mines over time. So this could change. It's all subject to change, but usually a lot of the information stays the same. So October 2nd is going to be Thanos, X-23, and Echo. Then we have October 9th is going to be Man Thing, Silver Samurai, and Lady Deathstrike. This is probably a week I'm going to be eyeing, as I want to get Man Thing. Lady Deathstrike is a card I also don't own and don't plan to get between now and then. And I really want that Rian Gonzalez Silver Samurai. So this looks like a pretty big winner of a week to me, as I have at least some interest in all of these cards. October 16th coming in with the discard theme with the Black Knight, Stature, and MODOK. October 23rd is having Nico, Kitty Pryde, and the Phoenix Force. And then the final week of the season, October 30th, Werewolf by Night, Silk, and Ghost Spider. So definitely looks like they're trying to package these spotlight weeks with cards that are more appealing and have synergy with each other. So for example, this is the move week. Not every week, but some of these weeks you can tell there's a very clear theme here. So they probably want to try and make it appealing if you don't have these cards and you want to try out that kind of deck. Well, October 16th will be your discard week. Then October 30th will be your move week. Definitely an interesting direction to see them go with the Spotlight caches. We can also see the series that these cards are releasing in, and man, I hope this changes, because every card in October looks like it's going to be a Series 5 card. And well, having experienced that relatively recently in the August season, it didn't feel great. Really not a fan of them doing this. Moving on, we have the Ms. Marvel season. This was speculated to be her season pass previously, now it's confirmed, and makes sense, lines up with the Marvels movie. But Ms. Marvel has actually been changed here, so she kept her same stats. She's a 4 cost 5 power, but now she reads ongoing adjacent locations where your cards have unique costs have +5 power. So pretty interesting build around here, kind of encouraging you to not stack multiple of the same cost in a lane. We'll see how that ends up going. Gladiator, 3/8, on reveal, add a card from your opponent's deck to your side of this location. If it has less power, destroy it. Yeah, I have a feeling this card is going to be changed before it comes out, because that seems super duper broken. If not, it's probably going to get nerfed, as that seems like one of the most insane cards I think we've ever seen. Because 3/8 is pretty nuts, and the odds of you hitting something and destroying it seem pretty high. Then we have Annihilus, 5 cost, 8 power. On reveal, your cards with 0 or less power switch sides. Destroy those that can. This is definitely support for the junk archetype. You get some rocks or some negative power things like the Demon or Sentry's Void, and then ship them on over with Annihilus while getting an 8 power into play. Seems pretty neat. Then we have Martyr, 2 cost, 6 power. At the end of the game, move to a location that loses you the game if possible. So kind of an inverse Captain Marvel. Definitely a cool effect for like a downside on overstated card. And here we can see the series releases for these cards. Ms. Marvel obviously being a Season Pass card, Gladiator and Annihilus being Series 5, and Martyr being Series 4. We have the Conquest reward for November. It looks like it's going to be a Peach Momoko Psylocke. That looks great. Always like getting her art, so cool to see that one featured. And then we get into the spotlights for November. So here we can see they're kind of sticking with the theme of, well, having a theme. This is also giving us an idea about series drops, or I suppose the lack of them. That's going to be something I talk about in another video coming this week. But by seeing all the cards here, we can assume all these cards are staying in Series 5 or Series 4. Negasonic was a card I thought might drop, but now it seems kind of unlikely. Worth noting, we have not seen Howard the Duck or Stegron at all, but I do think if series drops do end up resuming in October, those are the 2 cards that are probably going to drop. But yeah, November 6th, we have Alioth, Null, and Negasonic. November 13th, we have Gladiator, Mirage, and Loki. November 20th, we have Annihilus, Dakin, and X-23. And then the final week, November 26th, we have Martyr, Jean Grey, and Spider-Man 2099. There's also a tiny bit of information about December, not a whole lot there though. We have names of cards and the series they might be releasing at, but nothing really else about them. Sebastian Shaw, Season Pass, Firestar, Havoc, and Celine are the other cards releasing that month. And the tarot card Iron Man is going to be December's Conquest reward. Again, as it says here on the screen though, all of this stuff is subject to change, especially the stuff that's really far out, as we have seen that kind of stuff change in the past, so nothing here is set in stone. And we'll just scroll through some of the new cards and variants here listed at the bottom while we wrap up. Got some new tarot card variants. These are pretty cool, like a whole new kind of theme of variant. I like that. Some new card backs that are coming, Season Pass variants, some locations. I'm not going to go super in depth on all this stuff here. And then, yeah, more variants. There are also bundles, but we're still missing a lot of information on the bundles. Hopefully we'll get some more of that later today. And if we do, I'll try and have a updated future bundles guide available tomorrow, going over all the new stuff that's going to be coming bundle-wise in the coming months. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. I'll probably do a bit more in-depth write-up of the Spotlight stuff as we get a bit closer to the date, like I did for the September season. A lot of people seem to like that. I enjoyed putting it together. I'm sure things in the game will change between now and then, so context might be different in terms of what cards are worth going for, what are not worth going for, etc. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.